Hello! The multi-tool behind me is from a planet that doesn't exist. And the secret to getting it is using portals. Just a quick heads up, I'm playing No Man's Sky on Xbox One, and I've confirmed that this trick does work in normal and survival, but I don't have the ability to confirm if it works on any other platform. To explain how this works, you need to know the basics of how multi-tool spawning happens and a little bit about portal addresses. I'm going to go over the basics first and then get to how this trick works, but if you want to get right to the trick, you can skip to the time code displayed on the screen right now. So the basics of how multi-tools spawn is when you jump into a system or when you load into a system, it loads a pool of multi-tools that are procedurally generated that will appear in every single cabinet in the system. So each cabinet will pull a specific multi-tool. It's generally, there's 1 to 5 multi-tools in a pool at one time. And there's different pools depending on how you load into the system. So if you jump into the system through space or load on the space station, that is one multi-tool pool. If you load on a planet, each individual planet has its own multi-tool pool. So if you save and reload your game on the first planet in the system and then go around to a bunch of multi-tool cabinets, you're going to get an entirely different selection than if you save and reload on the third planet in the system. And with the trick that I'm about to explain, you can load multi-tool pools from planets that don't exist. The only real information you need to know about portals is basically the portal symbols translate into numbers. That number is effectively the coordinates for the system that you're in. The only real thing you need to know for the trick is that the first symbol / number that appears in a portal address is actually the planet address. And it usually ranges from the number 1 through 6, depending on how many planets are in the system. So if you change the symbol in the first place, you're always going to remain in the same system. You're just going to change planets. All right, now on to the trick. So the trick uses an interesting bug I found in how the game loads multi-tool pools when using portals. What the expected behavior would be is if you use a portal to go to a specific planet in the system, it should load the multi-tool pool from that planet. But it doesn't. What it does is a little more complicated. It loads the multi-tool pool of the destination planet with the same number / symbol as the planet that you portaled from. So here's an example. Say in your origin system, you found a portal on planet 2, and you use that to go to planet 5 in your destination system. The game doesn't load planet 5's multi-tool pool. It loads your destination system's planet 2, which has the same planet address as where you came from. In fact, no matter what planet you go to in your destination system, because your origin portal was on planet 2, it's always going to load destination planet 2's multi-tool pool, regardless of what planet you portal to. So this can be used to exploit what the game is doing to load multi-tool pools from planets that don't exist. In this example, we have only 2 planets in our destination system. So if we jump from origin planet 5 to destination planet 2, we are going to load destination planet 5's multi-tool pool, which does not exist. But it still loads a completely original multi-tool pool. My theory on this is because the game is procedurally generated, it generates a multi-tool pool for addresses, not necessarily planets that exist, and it only loads what it can actually load, even though there's potentially more of them. So in this way, you can get multi-tools from planets that don't exist. This is useful if you just want to say your multi-tool is from a planet that doesn't exist, or if you find an S-class cabinet in a system with less than 6 planets, you could try portaling into the non-existent planets and seeing what else is in the system. So that's it for this No Man's Sky video. I hope you found this video interesting, and thanks for watching.